Today in Can Haz Armory, how to fix a reel where it's stuck when you try and pull it out. Happens a lot. It's easy fix. Gotta know what to look for. Okay, so here's a Favero reel, and as you can see, it's not retracting. And I'm not sure if it's not retracting or it's stuck. I think it's actually stuck. It's not coming out. It's not retracting. I'll know when to open it up. Let's take a look. Let's take it apart. See, it's not moving. I was missing a screw. I'll take care of that later on. Put that aside. Flip it over. Now, if it was stuck, retracting, sometimes opening it up would actually loosen it and let it retract. Okay, now it's retracting partially. Okay, here's what happened. Oh boy. So, it jumped the reel. Big time jumped the reel. Okay, so this is... And also the cable guide needs replacing. Oh, wow. That cable guide is like... totally gone. This entire top half is gone. Oh, no wonder it jumped. Okay, first we see if it's actually going to retract or not. Wow. This is... oh, good Lord. So I'll show you something in a second after I get this thing pulled through. Okay, there's through. I'm not sure if it lost tension. I think it's lost tension. Yeah, it just lost tension, not winding up all the way. Okay, easy to fix. So, but look, you look at this cable guide, and you see it is missing the entire top half, and the front is a horror show. If I have to get that hand, just the camera a little bit here, so I can get a better shot, and you'll see how much of a horror show this is. This is just a nightmare. There it is. Look at that. Oh my God. You can see where it's actually been cutting into the steel casing, cutting into the screw head. So this is easy fix, but wow, that is the worst cable guide I have ever seen. Hang on while I fix this. Wow. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the old guide out. And by the way, I found part of the old guide had snapped off inside. Wow, that's nasty. Okay, so first thing you try and do is hold the nuts in place. This is an older style reel, as told by the damage, and means that to hold these lock nuts. Newer design casing, the casing is tapped. There's no nut. It just slips right in. So let's see if we can get a hold of that. That's coming good. There's that one. Take that out. The other one is a little chewed up. Hopefully I can get a hold of it. Okay. Sorry, I can't see two of my hands in the way. Ah, good, it's moving. Okay. Got the nut out. Here's the bolt. You can see where it's actually eating into the bolt head, right at the bottom of it. So that's what happens when these cables start taking stuff, slap stuff around and whatnot. This is obviously easy to come out. So, holy crap, that's, oh my Lord. So, I'm going to put the lid back on. that's going to act as a placeholder for my vise. I'll do the other work here. Okay, let me reposition the camera. So in order to get the old guide off, I got to take the whole thing apart. Just there real quick. There's also missing a bail, which I'll put back on later. Okay. That. Take out this little clamp. Okay, all the parts are out. Put that aside. And oh boy, this is really messed up. I have another broken part. Oh, that's the clamp that fell. I have the board looks okay, but it's also missing the sheathing. So let's go ahead and cut that apart so I can at least get the guide back in. That's gone there. Can take off the spring. This little ball that helps it not smash into the casing too hard. As it rolls around. And now the guide. Oh, here we go. Grab the wrong side. There it goes. And there we go. That guide is trash. Wow. Look, a brand new guide. Doesn't look all beat up and crap. Thread that on. Pull it through. And I can put it back onto the casing, which I'll do in a second here. Sound here outside my garbage man. Okay, so I'll take this off. Take the lid off. Okay. And put this back on. Now I could also wind this up. I'm not going to do it just now. Find the nuts for this. Okay, there's one bolt. There's lock nut. Second lock nut. Second bolt. Okay, now I got the parts to put together with. And put it in. Bolt through first. Oops. So you can see it. Okay. There's one bolt in first. Put the lock nut on. Just get it going. I'll tighten up later. That's so crooked. There it goes. Now it's straight. Put the other one on. Find the right hole to go through. There it goes. Put the other one on. Okay, sort of tighten up. Grab the nut to finish tightening it. Okay. Okay, so replace the cable guide. Now I'm not gonna worry about tying a knot in this like I normally would because all the tension's already gone. Put the lid back on, put my vise back on, and we'll do the actual work. Stand by. So we're back. So putting it back together. And first thing I'm gonna do is put this ball on. That'll help cushion things. Pull that down. Now put the cable sheathing on. That's down. Then the spring, making sure there's a little extension sticking out that's going to engage the casing. There we go. And now let's do wire stripping. Now I do need to get something else I forgot. My knife. So let's cut this open. Same procedure as on the earlier vid where I did a cable replacement on the Omen and the Favero. It's the same procedure. Okay, there's that. Get rid of the strain relief. Okay, strain relief gone. Put that away. Strip the wires. That's done. Get the flux ready. Get the wires in flux so I can tin them properly. Little strands hanging off. Okay. My solder. The tip cover solder. Put it against it. It wicks right up. Okay. That's done. Now do the actual head. You can see how fast to do this, so I'm not really explaining in detail to anybody. Okay, show it to you, Bush. Okay, we're gonna. As always, George W. Bush. Goes. That's up. That's up. That's up. Put some more solder on those pads because some did come up. Okay. And now mount these. George. W. And push. All on. There's that. And let me get my test box and check it. Hang on. Okay, so I have the hooked to my test box. It's on body wire, which is basically what it is. Plug it in. Back side's plugged in. Plug the front side in. And I'm showing crosses there. Probably because it's in the vise. Take the vise out. There we are. So it's out of the vise. And now all lines are good. I'm going to wiggle a little bit. Stable line. There you go. Unplug this real quick. Put this aside for the moment. Reassemble this bad boy. So, don't need the vise anymore. And now, let's reassemble. First, what I'm going to do is pull this sheathing up. Up to right about there. Tie a knot. That's a strain relief knot. So if it does get pulled, it'll pull the knot, not the connections on the circuit board. Okay, and then there's the bottom case. There's the clamp. Find the screws that go into it. Okay, that's that. Start it going. The other one. Get it started. And now I can pull this back all the way and miss it because it didn't engage. It happens. Now it's in place. Take two on this one. That one engaged. Pull it back. So now the knot's against the clamp. Finish tightening it. Let's try to reassemble this bad boy. So we have the receivers there. Pull up the spring. There we go. Back in together first. That one's down. That one's not tightening. Why is it not tightening? There it goes. Now before I go on, let's pick up the nut that I dropped. It's truly amazing how far those little things will bounce when you drop them. So I found it. Put the rest of it back together. Okay, there's a little bit there. Put the clip back on. There it goes. Okay, it's on there. Put the retaining ring on. That's on. That's on. Putting your bail on it. There's that. Now let's go ahead and wind this thing back up. So I can finish the work. Put that aside. Oh, maybe before we do that, let's get this ball up there if I can. This ball's real purpose is to keep the spring being pulled off and sucked into the cable guide, because then it chews it up. Okay, that's not going too far. I'll leave it where it is right now, so it'll do its job. Take the case top off. I'll see where I had to replace this little centerpiece here, because this little donut had come out. It's just to help space it, and it was missing a screw from the bottom of the center access point too, which is really weird. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some winds on this. It says between 9 and 12. I'm going to put 9, see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll go 10. 9, 10 winds. Okay, it does wind it up, yes. Okay, now I want to see if it's going to pull all the way back. So the wire cable bottom is out, so it's all extended. Also, any loose cable on the drum doesn't wrap around itself and cause a jam, which is the issue I thought it was. Okay, it's all the way out. Let it go. Retracts all the way. Yep. Okay, put the casing back on. Where drill go? Here it is. And do one more screw I forgot. That screw. Just tightening it up. Drop the drill bit. There we go. One last test, which is to plug the other cable in. There you are. I'm going to pull test. So there's the cable box. Plug it in. It's fun. There. Let's take a pull on it. And as I pull on it, you can see nothing happens. It's rock solid. And that is how you fix a reel, where the problem in this case was the cable guide failed and the cable jumped the drum and got all tangled up. Happy armoring.